The first beast of Revelation. The second beast plays a major role in the end-time theater. To understand the second beast, one needs to know the first beast. They are otherwise related. Revelation chapter 13 shows Holy Roman Empire, including Vatican State, is the first beast. All criteria of the first beast, as written in the book of Revelation, match with the Holy Roman Empire, including Vatican State. Prophecies of end time are technically written. It is unfolding now so that people of this age could be warned. Revelation chapter 13, verse 1. Then I saw a beast rising out of the sea, with 10 horns and 7 heads, with 10 crowns on its horns. On each head was a title challenging God. Holy Bible. The beast was with 10 horns. Horn means power or fighting force. 10 powers were 10 races of Europe that were with Holy Roman Empire. Those are Ostrogoths, Visigoths, Vandals, Swedes, Franks, Burgundians, Lombards, Alemanni, Alans, and Bavarians. In the book of Daniel, the Church of Vatican is mentioned as a small horn. Daniel chapter 7, verse 7 to 8. I continued seeing my visions of the night, and saw a terrible fourth beast. It was fearful and extraordinarily strong. It had great iron teeth. It ate, tore into pieces, and crushed underfoot whatever remained. It was different from the previous beasts, and had 10 horns. I was looking at the horns, when another small horns sprang among them, and 3 of the first horns were pulled out by the roots to make the way for the new. It had eyes like human eyes, and a mouth that uttered insolent words. So 3 of the first horns were pulled out to make way for the small horn. In Holy Roman Empire, 3 kingdoms were abolished, and the path for Pope to gain political supremacy opened. These are 10 horns. 3 horns were plucked up. Those are Ostrogoths, Lombards, and Vandals. And after that, Pope started rising in political power. Verse 1 continued. Then I saw a beast rising out of the sea with 10 horns and 7 heads. These 7 heads come after 10 horns. After the Holy Roman Empire is broken, 10 horns has gone. 7 heads are carrying its entity. If present Pope is the last Pope, 7 heads means 7 popes of independent Vatican. In this respect, you may watch YouTube video Prophecy of Saint Malachi that reveals present Pope, who is 7th Pope, is the last Pope. So these 7 heads are carrying the entity of Holy Roman Empire after the 10 horns have gone. This is flag of Holy Roman Empire. This is flag of Vatican. Body has gone, but the crown is held under lock and key, so it will rise again. Seven heads holding entity of Holy Roman Empire. There are 7 popes of independent Vatican City. This is important 6th head. His importance will be discussed subsequently. Verse 1 continued. With 10 crowns on its horns. Those are kings of 10 nations. Ostrogoths, Visigoths, etc. On each head was a title challenging God. The 10 horns were crowned. Their kings were crowned. Heads are not crowned, but they have title over them. Pope's official title is Vicarius Filii Dei. Numerically, it makes 666. Its meaning is representative of Son of God. But God is one. If he have a son, he does not remain one. He becomes two. It is a title challenging God. Revelation 13, verse 2. The beast I saw looked like a leopard, with paws like a bear, and a mouth like a lion. The dragon passed on his power, his thorn, and his great authority to the beast. Holy Bible. The beast I saw looked like a leopard, with paws like a bear, and a mouth like a lion. Great nations are often represented by animals, like Indians represent their country by elephant, Chinese represent by dragon, Russian represent by bear. Prophet saw in his vision a composite animal, so it was an empire. It was as fast as a leopard. It had efficient feet of a bear. It had gorgeous mouth like a lion. It is a gorgeous animal, a gorgeous empire. So it had to be an European empire. The dragon passed on his power, his thorn, and his great authority to the beast. In Holy Bible, Satan is represented by dragon. Pagan Roman Empire was immensely influenced by Satan. Its emperor Herod wanted to kill child Jesus. Pagan Roman Empire passed its power, thorn, and authority to Holy Roman Empire, extending up to 7 heads of Vatican. Revelation chapter 13, verse 3. One of its heads seemed to be fatally wounded, but this wound healed. The whole earth wondered, and they followed the beast. Holy Bible. When he talks head, it means 7 heads of Vaticans. This is the picture of the killing attempt of 6th head. This is the man who shot Pope. Pope survived and healed in the hospital. He forgave the person shot him. Revelation 13, verse 4. People prostrated themselves before the dragon who had given such authority to the beast. And they prostrated themselves before the beast, saying, Who is like the beast? Who can oppose it? Holy Bible. The incident brought huge hue and cry. All great leaders showed their compassion. This verse also shows that this head has something to do with the dragon, the Satan. Subsequently, we will find he will become the second beast, though he is dead. Revelation chapter 13, verse 5. The beast was given speech, and it spoke boastful and blasphemous words against God. It was allowed to wield its power for 42 months. Holy Bible. 42 months is 1260 days. According to the books of Ezekiel and Numbers, one day is 1 year in Bible prophecy. Therefore, 1260 days is equal to 1260 years. Emperor Justinian officially recognized Pope's supremacy as head of all the churches in 533 AD. He made several other laws that made the path for Pope to gain great political power. Justinian defeated its opponent Ostrogoths in 536 AD and captured Rome. Charles lost his power to Napoleon in 1798 AD and lost Rome. 1798 minus 536 is equal to 1262, roughly 1260. So Pope enjoyed political power for 1260 years. Verse 6. It spoke blasphemies against God, His name, and His sanctuary, that is, those who already dwell in heaven. Jesus was just a Christ, an anointed one, anointed by the soul of God. It is extremely high stage, but it did not make Jesus God. It also does not make Jesus Son of God. God is one. If He has a son, He does not remain one. He becomes two. One cannot say Jesus Son of God for honor's sake as well, because a father would never anoint a son. But all these concepts are spread by Vaticans as religious faiths. God, creator of universes that extend billions of light years. He is eternal and absolute. He did not take birth. He does not give birth. So, He has to be one, eternal and absolute. And there is none like unto Him. God resembles human, but He is unimaginably great. Refrain yourself from all doubts. Witness of Jesus is God is one. And a human can be anointed by God if the human can make himself fit for that. Verse 7. It was allowed to make war on the saints and to conquer them. It was given authority over people to every tribe, language and nation. Holy Roman Empire organized many wars, crusades. It recaptured Jerusalem and kept it under control for many years, about 200 years. Many were killed. Verse 8. This is why all the inhabitants of the earth will worship before it. Those whose names have not been written in the book of life of the slain Lamb, since the foundation of the world. No other priest system has such glorious past and success record. So it has a special influences on the people. Other priest systems are just priests. Therefore, Holy Roman Empire, including the 7 heads of Vatican, is the first beast. Description of the first beast in chapter 13 ends here. Revelation described it further in chapter 17 that will be discussed in its turn in this series of videos. In the next video, second beast is discussed. Please visit part 5. Thank you.